Hey gang, so if anybody here has YouTube TV, and if you haven't heard yet, I wanted to get the news to you because it came out last night and it was made official, I guess, this morning. The MLB Network, the network that shows a lot of those movies and MLB Hot Stove, the winter meetings, and all these things, has been basically removed from YouTube TV. They failed to reach an agreement to renew their contract for the upcoming season. So as of last night, it's not even on there anymore. I checked multiple times because I was like in disbelief. I'm actually going to attach the article down below so you can take a look at it and read it, and you'll see what they're talking about. Again, apparently they're going to be continuing discussions to try to maybe at one point get them back on the platform. But for those that use YouTube TV as a primary streaming source for not only games but for information like that, it's no longer there. So it's the NBA network is still there, the NFL app is still there, obviously, but MLB, unfortunately, it's not there. Now, this is not the same thing either as like a propaganda network that's posing as news being kicked off of certain streaming services or whatnot. That's happened recently. This is different. They just didn't. And at the end of the day, it's about dollars, right? It's about money, and they couldn't come to an agreement that satisfied both sides, unfortunately. So, but there are hundreds of thousands of members. People who pay for these membership for YouTube TV. I use YouTube TV as well, and rather than cable because it's so much more affordable. You get almost the same amount of stuff. So that's unfortunate. But for those that we're gonna have to rely on most like for those that have YouTube TV, ESPN, Fox Sports, TBS, TNT like that for our games. Unless you have an app. I have the MLB app as well where you can get games, and I customize it for Yankees, so that's available too, obviously. I've done that a while back, so that you can continue to watch games and put out content and all this stuff. And again, but this is a blow for the fans, in my opinion. Because, and I'm excited. I'm sure all the fans are excited that spring training is right around the corner and stuff like that. And unfortunately, MLB Network is also is also the network for an opening day series every year. Okay, it's usually the Nationals, whoever it is, but they always have an opening day game. And, I'm plugged in front of the TV during the winter meetings to get information. So now I've got to rearrange things here so I can continue to get that information as well as a lot of other fans do. So I'm hoping that cooler heads prevail at some point and these guys can get back together and renegotiate and get MLB Network back on a platform. Because I enjoy watching that stuff with Harold Reynolds and Mark DeRosa and Al Leiter and Lauren Shahadi. For those that have regular cable and all that stuff, doesn't sound like you're going to have a problem. It's just those that have YouTube TV, we will no longer be able to watch the MLB Network unless they make some kind of change. So I wanted to get that news to you out there so that if you have it, as do I, I wanted you to know about it. I apparently people have gotten emails, but I didn't see an email as well. So I'm not exactly sure, but I'm sorry to report this, but that's what we got right now. So, but for Yankee fans, don't worry. Baseball fans, don't worry. You're not going to miss stuff one way or another. Other sources to get, other ways of getting all the information that we need. I'm going to continue to put it out on a regular basis for you. So, and we'll still do the live streams towards the end of the games. I'll have the games on the app, so we won't miss anything. But again, it's a little bit of a gut punch, a little bit of a disappointment to see this happen because again, folks like to watch the hot stuff. They like to watch the winter meetings. They like to be kind of engaged in this stuff, and. But like I said, it's all about numbers at the end of the day. So one way or another, I hope they get it figured out. And it is what it is. But right now, I'm just looking forward to seeing more moves coming in trades and free agency and stuff like that. I still think the Yankees are not done. And I'm excited to see some of the young kids maybe get a chance to play a little bit more than last year. And maybe get a couple more calls this year for the Yankees as well. I mean, they've got. We talked about them. They've got too many players for the infield. They have to figure that out. So, and hopefully they will. But that's what I have for you right now. Have a great day, everybody, and I will keep it coming. Talk to you later.